Now, as a designer, I see the boom in environmental awareness as what I would call the industrial revolution of our time. The growing culture and sophistication of sustainability is a necessity as the market grows in awareness and numbers. My role at Top Drawer, as I've told you, is vetting the eco trail and encouraging retailers to get involved with eco products. It's a time-consuming process because I have to trawl through about 300 different websites looking at the sorts of products that people will be selling and deciding whether they do fit into the criteria of what an eco product is. I like to think of myself not as an eco-fascist, somebody who people, when I go around to their houses, they're like, oh, well, you know, must come and have a look at our insulation, and we've got water hippos in our toilets, and they all get really sort of anxious about the fact that I'm going to be critical. I'm much more about trying to encourage people to be sustainable because they want to be, because they see the advantages on it, because it's financially advantageous, because it fits in with their lifestyle choices. So it's all about aspiration. And like I said, no polar bears, no ice caps being discussed today, other than right now. It's all about inspiration. I want you to be sustainable because you can see the potential in it and the future of our society if we were to live in a sustainable way. Now, I can see year on year that the quality of design and products are now much improved, diversifying to different consumer groups and also becoming more aspirational and accessible. We're really seeing a much greater level of sophistication in the products. When I first started with Ecocentric, there were lots of products made out of old beer bottles and out of printed circuit boards and funny, quirky, recycled things that, you know, a bit of a sort of, you know, you can sort of enjoy them in terms of it being a one-line joke. But the market's moved on. We've become much more sophisticated. And there is now a whole range of products for every market type. And I think it's important that whilst we probably know this, it's important that somebody gets up here and just says, look, there's this side of it, there's this side of it. You know, there is really something for everybody. My aim is to help foster an understanding of the potential of the eco-market, to widen the remit and to encourage retailers to take advantage of the future opportunities that exist right now and beyond. In this talk, I'm going to explain the different market segments and discuss the look and feel of what I think is eco-chic, as written about in my book, Urban Eco-Chic. Now, many eco-products have depth and history, so bring character back to the home and lifestyle. I'm going to explain some of the stories that go behind these products, which bring us closer to the objects that we buy and feel. And so encourage consumers to make that purchasing decision. Traditionally, the mantra has been reduce, reuse, and recycle. And I say mantra because it does have slightly hippie connotations. But as the market's diversified, as it's all become more sophisticated, I think it's developed and evolved. So it's become more consumer-oriented. And we're moving away from the 3R mantra into something more developed. Now, just as a basic understanding, we can see that the eco-market is separated into 3 distinct segments: eco-practical, eco-sense, and eco-chic. I'm going to discuss each of these in more depth in a moment. But before that, I just want to talk to you about the rise of eco-retail. Now, in 2006, the Co-op commissioned a survey. This came out late 2007, so really this is the most up-to-date survey of where ethical consumerism is going. I don't need to explain too much other than it's clearly going up, quite significantly as it happens. Household expenditure on ethical goods and services has almost doubled in the past 5 years on average. On average, every household in the UK spent £664 in line with their ethical values, and in 2006 compared with just 366 in 2002, an increase of 81%. The overall ethical market in the UK is now worth £32.3 billion a year. So there's an awful lot of money being spent by people who are living and buying products that they truly believe fit in with their lifestyle, their ethical and moral beliefs. I should just say that many of the fair trade products that you'll see here at the show, and also the ones that are on sale, tend to be things like cotton, clothing, foods such as coffee and bananas, dried fruit, jewellery, but it is quite a limited set of products. And often they do have quite an ethnic sort of design and aesthetic to it, which many people find off-putting in this country. Okay, I'm going to move on to eco-practical, which is the first of the three marketing sectors. Now, eco-practical is the everyday consumable items that we use to lead a greener life. Often it's the little steps towards being greener that can really add up to make a big difference. Everyday products just made in a sustainable way. Products for activities such as cleaning, washing, toiletries, paper products, cooking, recycling, storage, gardening, and office items. All these products should be recycled, recyclable, biodegradable, non-toxic, and of course, they should be ethically made. But in a Western society, that goes almost without saying. Now, this category includes all these sorts of products. It could be recycling bins, compost bins. It could be organic natural paints. It could be biodegradable stationery, organic biodegradable cleaning liquids, or even things like reusable shopping bags. It's those tiny little things that we use every day that almost go without thinking, things that are really easy to switch over, and you as retailers and consumers can easily make the change into some of these products. So like I said, lots of the eco-sense things are actually little gadgets that can help you to reduce your carbon footprint. And it's that message that you want to be saving and putting forward to your consumer to encourage them. There are obvious benefits in time from using a lot of these products, whether it's saving money to go to work and making yourself more healthy. An energy-saving light bulb will save around £90 per bulb compared to a traditional tungsten bulb. You put these messages and these stories forward, and people get a little bit closer to the product and encouraged to buy it. Eco-chic, this is about the decorative and luxury products that are as good to live with as they are for the environment. These are products that encourage environmental change through design and aspiration, and are often aimed at home or lifestyle or fashion markets. These typically include jewelry, recycled glass vases, crockery, throws, cushions, bamboo towels, organic fair trade bed linen, and objects by individual designer makers that are picking up on a sort of grassroots level of what's going on. Lots of these are the sorts of products that we focus on at Ecocentric. We do want to inspire people through aspiration, encourage them to buy things because, first and foremost, we've got them excited. And the eco-chic products are the things that grab you at an emotional level. And what I think is that if you can get people excited about a product, get them going, wow, I love that, I really want it, and if it's also at the right price and it's also sustainable, then you've got kind of winning trio there that you can encourage people to buy through emotional response. And in my mind, it's a much more sophisticated way to go. And what we do need to do throughout all these markets is get people excited, stimulate them with stories, with ideas, through energy saving, through money saving. Get them excited however you can. You've got to draw them in because sometimes these products and the materials that they're made of aren't always obvious. So there's quite a high level of storytelling and a sophisticated level of retailing that's got to go into this. I mean, gone are the days where you would just put an image of these towels up on a website. So as you can see, the eco-retail market is a many-faceted one. It combines the practical items that help us to reduce our carbon footprint with the aspirational and aesthetic that encourages us to take up environmental consciousness with style and pride. And it's about a balance. This balance of form and function has suddenly become vital. Perhaps never before has good design had such a key role to play in our civilization. And it's important that we all do our bit. If that bit is simply for you as a retailer who has access and the ability to raise awareness and communicate these messages to the consumer, then it's something well worth doing. Eco-retail is without doubt a developing market with an increasing consumer consciousness. But one thing's for certain, it's here to stay. Thank you very much.